afternoon, Allen Park High School. Today, we are going to examine the details of the Brown versus Simpson case. So first, we are going to talk about the many positions involved in this case. First group of people are the forensic specialists. First is blood splatter analysts. They reconstruct crime scenes based on blood patterns. They also write detailed reports on their findings. The second is forensic photographer. Take photos of the crime scenes and they show them to the court to use as evidence. A forensic pathologist, they perform autopsies and they report their findings to the court. A chief medical examiner, they conduct research about the health of the human body and they tell and show court damages to the bodies. FBI shoe print expert, to analyze shoe prints and compare two potential shoes in the case. And their responsibilities in the court is to testify in court and analyze shoe prints at crime scenes. Now, the next group of people working on this case are the people on the criminal justice side. So first is a police officer. Their job is to protect property and enforce the law in your community. They also made the arrest in the first of the case. The judge is to preside over hearings and listen to the arguments of opposing parties and remain unbiased and abide by laws. A lawyer is to conduct research and analysis of legal problems. They also question witnesses in court. 911 dispatcher takes calls for emergencies, and this 911 dispatcher answered the Nicole Brown call that came in earlier that evening. The defense attorney ensures rights of the accused are protected throughout the criminal process. Fight against physical evidence. This case is so widespread and such a phenomenon that people are even making songs about it. Now, listen to this song by the new upcoming rapper, Little Penitentiary.
On the evening of June 12, 1994, a knock went on Nicole Brown's door. Next morning, her and Goldman were dead on the floor. The only suspect, O.J. Simpson, prior to this, he said he was on a mission. He ran away, hopped up in the Bronco, but you know the police were sure to follow. You might know that the jurors were true grit, but if the glove doesn't fit, well then you must acquit.
You can hear the rest of this song next week on SoundCloud when it officially comes out. Now, I will hand this over to Detective Mock to go over the amendments involved in this case.
Thank you, Ms. Stewart. Hello, I am Detective Mock, and I am here to help walk you through the O.J. Simpson case trial. Throughout the trial, we have had multiple things holding us back. We have had several witnesses plead the fifth. We have had a potential case of evidence planting. We have had evidence that cannot be used due to improper custody chain. We have even been missing evidence. This case is all over the place and going in a terrible direction.
Thank you, Miss Mock. Let's get to the weather. Today in Texas, the weather's looking pretty nice. Far from southern Texas here, we have a terrible buildup of storms. But let's take a look over to Southern California today, as it is raining blood. Several allegations of Nicole Brown Simpson's death has fell upon O.J. As he tries to escape in a Ford Bronco, we will go back to that now. Wow. Okay, so it looks like the police are going to be chasing him. He's only going about 30 miles per hour down the freeway today, but hopefully that goes up to a stop.
Okay, now that you have heard all the details of this case, let's give you a little hint of what actually happened. So, on the night of this murder, O.J. Simpson was having dinner at a restaurant with one of his house guests, and next thing we know, Nicole Brown and one of her friends or alleged lover are found out on their front lawn with their bloody dog in the middle of the street, and their main suspect is O.J. Simpson.
This heinous crime has been committed by Mr. O.J. Simpson, hinted to, and they were each stabbed 14 times in this bloody, gruesome act of violence. That's all for today. Channel 69, Jeff News Network. Tune in tomorrow night.